Correct? Let's move to the next part, that is operation of sets. Okay. Let's see the first part. A set A is there. Correct? Let's say that it has 1, 2, 3 as an element. There's another set B which is having 3, 4, 5 as an element. Correct? A set A has 1, 2, 3 as an element. A set B has 3, 4, 5 as an element. Now, the first operation that I am defining is nothing but union. Union. Okay. What is meant by union? Union is nothing but an operation which is denoted by A union B. Correct? And this will contain the elements of A and B together. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now will I write 3 again? No, I won't write 3 again because it's a well defined in which every element is only existing once. Now let's see what is meant by union. A union is nothing but a definition says all the elements of A or B. Okay. All the elements of A or B are supposed to be there inside. So if I am saying that X belongs to A union B. Now what is the symbol used for? Belongs to. Belongs to I belong to this. He belongs to this. She belongs to this family. So belongs to matlab this is X is an element which is belonging to a family, that's A union B. So when I say X belongs to A union B, this is nothing but an implication. What is this? Implication. Or I can say implies. Implies मतलब इससे ये मैं conclude कर रहा हूँ. अगर X A और B के अंदर है, इससे मैं ये conclude कर रहा हूँ कि X या तो A में होगा या B में होगा. So if I am saying that X belongs to A union B, this implies X will be in A or X will be in B. This is what is the application of A union B. Let's move to the next application we have. So the second operation that I am going to perform is nothing but intersection of two sets. Intersection. Okay, that is A intersection with B. This is the symbol for intersection. This is the symbol for union. Now what is A intersection B? We will be taking only the elements which are common in them. What is common in them? Correct. Okay, so 3 is common in them. So what does this mean? This means that if I am doing the operation of if X is belonging to A intersection B, this will imply that X is belonging to A and X is belonging to B. Okay, so what's the first operation? It's union. When I have an element belonging to A union B, it can be from A or can be from B. I don't know where it is from. But if it is an intersection B, A intersection B, if that element is present in that, what can I say that? I can say that that will be present in A also and will be present in B also. Let's understand this by Venn diagram. What do I understand this from? It's nothing but Venn diagram. Venn diagram is nothing but representation in a rectangular block with the circular pictures. So this is a Venn diagram. Okay, I can write this as VENN diagram. So this circular space contains all the elements. Okay, this contains all the elements. Right? This contains all the elements. Now, what contains all the elements is called as a universal set. All the elements, that is nothing but a universal set. Okay, that contains all the elements is nothing but a universal set. Now, in this, let's represent a region of A. So this is nothing but a region which is occupied by elements of A. Let's say that another region is there which is nothing but occupied by B. So can I say that this is a region which is occupied by both A and B? So when I am marking it with black, so the one with it shaded with black is nothing but a region showing you A intersection B. And the one which I will be marking with the red will give you the region of A union B. So this region is nothing but A union. Correct? So first is union, second is intersection. Let's go with the third part, that is nothing but a complement of a set. Let's go for the third part, that is complement of a set. Complement of a set denoted by A complement. with a dash. Okay. Now what is complement of a set? A complement is nothing but all the elements except A. So if X belongs to A complement, this implies X does not belong to A. If X is belonging to A complement, X will not belong to A. So what is the portion of A complement? See now, what is the portion of A complement? देख लेना, ये वाला circle है, ये A है. This circle is nothing but representing A. So what is A complement? A complement is nothing but all the portion, पूरा portion है, this whole portion, except this circle of it. So will it contain B? Yes, it can contain B. Correct? I'm not worried about B. I'm only worried about A. So this green part is nothing but A complement. Correct? It's nothing but A complement. Note this down. Then we'll be going for the fourth operation on sets. Okay. Now let's go to the next operation that we have. Previously we have discussed about what is union, what is intersection, what is complement. Now that we'll be discussing is nothing but difference of two sets. Okay, so let's talk about the fourth operation, that is difference of two sets. Difference of two sets. That is represented by A minus B. Right? That is represented by A minus B. Now, whenever I am talking about difference of two sets, the complement and the difference of two sets, the most important thing that we are going to work upon is nothing but a universal set. If I talk about A complement is nothing but all the elements except A. Okay, so what all the elements except A? It's nothing but all the elements in the universal set that are left over. Okay, now this also will be understanding by the Venn diagram. Same Venn diagram I'm drawing for both of them. This is for example A, this is for example B, A, B. Here we had U. Universal set is noted by U. Okay, I'm not wasting a lot of time in giving you the brief or giving you the notes. This is given in any book you will take out. Okay, you go for NCRT, any book you take, these notations are there. What's the most important thing is the important questions that we are going to do, all the previous year JEE questions, all the exemplar important questions. So what are important for the mains examination and advanced examination preparation, we'll be doing that. Okay. Now let's see difference of two sets A minus B. What does it mean? It means that all the elements of X, all the elements of A but not B. Let me give you an example. If I talk about A, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's take B, that is 3, 4, 5 and 6, and let's take a universal set, that is nothing but all the values of X such that X belongs to N. Correct? What does it mean? All the natural numbers that we have. Correct? That will be universal set. Now, A minus B is defined as an operation which will give you a result as all the elements of A but not B. So 1 and 2 is there in A but not in B. If you talk about 3 and 4, 3 and 4 is present in B, so we can't take that. So A minus B will be 1 and 2. If anyone is asking me what is B minus A, that is correct. So from here, if I try to analyze the Venn diagram, this portion is representing all the elements of A but not in B. Correct? This region is A intersection B. This region is A minus B. Elements in A but not B. What about this? This region is nothing but elements of B but not A. So this will be B minus A. So what is the conclusion that I have drawn? See, if I talk about A minus B, A intersection B and B minus A, do they have anything in common? No, they don't have. If you see, they are not having any common element, so they are called as disjoint sets. They are called as disjoint sets. So what I'll write, A minus B, A intersection B and B minus A are mutually disjoint sets. Now what is mutually disjoint sets? They do not have anything in common. So if I name these sets as, let's say that this is a set X, set Y in set Z. Correct? So I can say that x intersection y will be phi. Y intersection z will be phi. And z intersection x will also be phi. This is valid for x intersection z. It's commutative. X intersection z or z intersection x is the same thing. Now what are mutually disjoint sets? आपको ये याद रखना है. ठीक है? What is a mutually disjoint set? Mutually disjoint sets are those sets which do not have anything in common or they have no element in common. Correct? So these are mutually disjoint sets. So A minus B, A intersection B and B minus A are mutually disjoint sets. Now let's move to the next fifth, that is nothing but symmetric difference of two sets. So that's the fifth part. Symmetric difference of two sets. What is symmetric difference of two sets? Represented by A delta B. Correct? Represented by A delta B. That is nothing but A minus B union B minus A. Now this is not given in your NCERT textbook. No? This is not there in NCERT, but it's a very important part. ये भी important है for mains examination point of view. Okay. So what is A delta B? It's nothing but A delta B. It's nothing but symmetric difference of two sets. That is A minus B union B minus A. Now what does this represent in the given set? See, now you are very good in terms of Venn diagram understanding. So let's do it by Venn diagram and understand what that point it means. This is A, this is B, this is a universal set. What region is A minus B? You tell me. This is a region? No, the region is this. This is A minus B. What is B minus A? This is the part which is B minus A. This is the part which is B minus A. So A minus B and B minus A union together is nothing but this region that we have. So this together is nothing but A delta B. Is the whole black part that we have shown. Correct? So that is symmetric difference of two sets. Copy this down. Now we'll be going for the questions based on this. Okay friends, now let's see. We have 3 questions on the board. All 3 questions are from previously JEE examination. If you see the first question, that's from IIT JEE 1979. Second is 2011, sorry. Third one is 2014. Further questions we'll be doing is JEE questions. Yeah, no worries. Now let's see the first question. X and Y are two sets such that, now give a try. See, you at least give a try by yourself. Pause the video, give a try. Try to solve the answer. Then I will be solving the question, try to verify the answer. If you are able to verify, the things that I have taught you have been clear into your mind with the concepts. Okay. If you do not get the answer, go through the solution. Still, if there is a query, you can write it in the comment section or you can personally WhatsApp me. I have given you my number, correct? You have my number, you can WhatsApp me any day, anytime. Yeah. Now let's see the first question. What the first question says: X and Y are two sets. Then X intersection of X union Y complement equals to what? Now let's see that. If I have a set, let's solve it by Venn diagram first, and then another method also I'll show you how to solve it. Let's see the first method of solving. Okay. So the first question, method 1. So if you have X and Y as two sets, okay, let's assume X and Y as two sets. Now X union Y. So can I say that X union Y will be nothing but this portion, the circular part, and when I do the complement of it, what do I get? I get this. What do I get? Is nothing but this part. Correct. Now, intersection of this part with X. What is X? X is nothing but this part. Let's mark it with different color. Yeah, let's mark it with this color. Now, if you mark it with this color, do you find any point in common? No. So, what is the answer? 5. So, your answer is C, 5. 5 is the correct answer. Correct. Now, the second method of solving is nothing but what we usually prefer in board examination. In school examination, when you go for solving question based on this, you will be solving it in this fashion only. Now, before solving for that part, let's understand some properties that we have. So, the first, De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law. Let's see the first law. A union B whole complement is nothing but A complement intersection A complement. This is what we have. A union B whole complement is nothing but A complement intersection with B complement. This is what's the rule. You can verify this taking examples. Second part, A intersection B complement is nothing but A complement union B complement. एक मैं समझा देता हूँ आपको. One example, one I will solve it and explain you. Further on, you can drive it using the same thing. Let's see what the first one says. A union B complement. So can I say that X does not belong to A or B? X does not belong to A or B. Can I say that? So can I say that X does not belong to A and X does not belong to B? Correct? So X does not belong to A. So can I say that X belongs to A complement and X belongs to B complement? So if X belongs to A complement and X belongs to B complement, can I say that X will belong to A complement and B complement? That is nothing but X belonging to A complement intersection B complement. So this is what we starting the question from here. X belongs to A union B complement. So X does not belong to A union B. So यहाँ पे आ जाएगा X does not belong to A union B. Okay, so this is what we have started. Now X belongs to this also, X belongs to this also. So can I say that this is a subset of this? So what do? This is a subset of this. So I can say that if X belongs to this also, and at the end we are getting that X belongs to this, so I can say that A union B complement is a subset of A complement intersection B complement. Now this is a blame game. Once you have put a blame on this and proved it's a subset, now the blame game comes on to the next part. So this is your first result. Second result will be A complement intersection B complement is a subset of A union B complement. So I have, see, if X is a subset of Y and Y is a subset of X, then I can say X and Y are equal. X is a subset of Y, Y is a subset of X, so X and Y are equal. So if you prove both of them are subset of each other, then you can say A union B complement is A complement intersection B complement. Same way you can prove the second one also. Okay. This is what we usually use in 11th grade board examination to prove a question, or you can directly do it by Venn diagram and get the answer. When I talk about J examination, we'll do it by Venn diagram, because you can see how simply we got the answer. Correct? Okay. Now what is I have done? I'll explain you again what I have done. Okay, let's go through it once again, because students do feel difficulty in understanding this part. Okay. Let's see. See, A union B complement. So let's say that X belongs to this. So if X belongs to complement, will X belong to the original number? No, it won't. Correct? So X will not belong to A union B. If X is not belonging to A union B, it means that X is not in A nor it is in B. So can I say that X will be in A complement and will be in B complement? To remove the not sign, I'll put a complement. To remove a not sign, I'll put a complement, and here to remove a complement, I'll put a not sign. So they are vice versa. We have discussed complement there. If you feel difficulty, you can go through the video back. Whenever there is a complement, we remove it by does not belong to. Okay, this is the sign for does not belong to. Does not belong to. Okay, so you can copy this down. Then we'll go for the next part. Number 2 says a set P is given as variable theta is there, such that sin theta minus cos theta is root 2 cos theta. Okay. Looking at the question may look big, but it is not as big as you are thinking. Okay, the question is very simple. Give it a try. Let's see a set P first. What the P set says? P set is nothing but theta such that sin theta minus cos theta is root 2 cos theta. Can you simplify this? You get sin theta as root 2 plus 1 cos theta. So from here tan theta will be root 2 plus 1. So this is the first step. Correct? Let's see Q. What Q comes out to be? Q is nothing but sin theta 1 minus root 2 is equals to minus cos theta. So can I say tan theta will be what from here? 1 by root 2 minus 1. Okay, you can take this negative inside, this becomes root 2 minus 1, this goes in the denominator 1 upon root 2 minus 1. Let's rationalize this. So what do you get? Root 2 plus 1 upon 2 minus 1, 1. So this is also root 2 plus 1. So from here tan theta is also root 2 plus 1. So what is the answer? P and Q have the same value for theta. Tan theta is root 2 plus 1, tan theta is root 2 plus 1. So can I say theta will be a specific angle? I don't know what angle it will be, but it will be some specific angle. Correct? So when your tan theta is some specific angle, Can you say that this will give you an element which is an angle, this will give you an element which is an angle? So can I say that both of them have the same angle? So can I say that both of them are the same set? So can I say that this is the correct answer? Clear? Now let's move to the third question. What the third question says? Let's see the third question. What the third question says? See, this is the same question we have done before, correct? Same question we have done before, but now concept is same, but the application is different. What is the application? X is 4 raised to power of n minus 3n minus 1. So if you have done binomial, go for binomial method. If you have not done binomial, you're going on with me. You go by substitution. What you will do? Substitute n equal to 1. So first will be 0. So elements of x are 0. If you substitute n as 2, that will be 16 minus 6, 10 minus 1, 9. Then you will go for, let's go for substituting 3. 4 cube 64 minus 12 minus 1, 13. That will give you answer as, substitute करके देखेंगे क्या है, n का value 3 substitute करेंगे, 4 cube minus 9 minus 1, so 54 you will get. So 54 is the next element. So it goes on. Correct? So this is what we are getting. If I talk about y is nothing but, if you substitute 1, what you get? 9 minus 1, 0. 9. If you substitute 3, you get 18, 27. So one time, 54 will come. Okay. So can I say that y is nothing but a superset of x? Or can I say that x is a subset of y? So my answer should be x is a subset of y. What is the answer? Now, what is he saying? Where n is a set of natural numbers. So this is one answer that I can get. But is this asked? Well, let's see what is asked. Then x union y is equal to what? X union y will be obviously y. Correct? Union means what? I have to write combined elements of both. So if you see, this is a set of this. Correct? So if I combine them, x will completely get inside y. So what is the answer? Y is the answer. So 2014 JEE question. 2 minutes में करने आप देखो, ठीक है? Let's see the next question based on JEE question. The question is 2016 JEE question. What the question says? F of x. अभी आपने पढ़ा नहीं है, ना? I have not taught you yet, but you may have gone across. You may have gone across through this term f of x in your schools. Currently, if you have been studying, you would have come across this term. What is f of x? F of x is nothing but a function. हम पढ़ेंगे function क्या होता है? ये एक function होता है. Function is nothing but you can understand function is nothing but a box. You insert something, you get something as your output. Correct? जैसे आप कंप्यूटर में कोडिंग करते हैं, इनपुट आउटपुट आते हैं, so you design a coding, so function is nothing but a coding. ठीक है? It's done in such a way that you insert some value, you get something as an answer. Correct? If you have not done it yet, you take it as a quadratic. Quadratic is a function. Correct? So these are different expressions which we call them as functions. हम आपको डिटेल में पढ़ाएंगे function क्या होता है. But for the timing, let's see what the question says. F of x plus 2 times f of 1 by x is 3x. Correct? S is nothing but a set which is nothing but can take all the real values of x. What does it mean? X belongs to R. It means x can take all the real values such that f of x is f of minus x. Then set S has exactly 2 elements, contains more than 2 elements, is an empty set or contains exactly 1 element. अच्छा? इसका एक और स्पेशल नाम भी है. See, an equation which contains function is known as functional equation. इसको हम functional equation बोलते हैं. It's a functional equation. When you have been doing questions based on functions, you would have come across this. When you would have been done questions based on differentiation, series, ठीक है? आपको ये सब चीजें देखने मिलती है. ठीक है? हम पढ़ेंगे इसके बारे में. No worries, we'll be studying functional equations separately also. But for the time being, sets पढ़ रहे हैं. Sets के relevant question है, इसीलिए इसको देख रहे हैं. Functional equation, इसको हम usually functional equation बोलते हैं. ठीक है? Now given to you is f of x plus 2 times f of 1 by x is 3x. So what is the speciality of this? Is nothing but जहाँ पे x है वहाँ पे आप 1 1 भी रखेंगे, तो यहाँ x पे भी 1 रख सकते हैं. ठीक है? इसका मतलब ये होता है. तो यहाँ पे आप इसको ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. You can write this as f of x plus 2 times f of 1 by x is nothing but 3x. Correct? So this x represents a function of x. कुछ भी हो सकता है. x square भी हो सकता है, 2x भी हो सकता है, 3 by x हो सकता है, 5 by x हो सकता है, मुझे नहीं पता. But fx plus 2 times f of 1 by x will give you answer as 3x. Let's understand. So in this case, if I replace x with 1 by x, what will I get? Check. F of 1 by x plus 2 f of 1 upon 1 by x will be x only. So f of x is equals to 3 by x. What I am doing? I am replacing x with 1 by x. अच्छा, इससे क्या होगा? एक चीज बहुत अच्छी मिलेगी. इससे देखो, if you add equation 1 and 2, अगर आप 1 और 2 इक्वेशन को ऐड करेंगे क्या आ जाएगा आपका? देखो, f of x plus 2 times f of x will be 3 times f of x plus f of 1 by x और 2 बार f of 1 by x. ये लिखा है 2 एप्पल और 1 एप्पल. क्या हो गया? 3 times f of 1 by x. तो आपके पास क्या आ गया? 3x plus 3 by x. Can I take 3 common? So from here I will get an equation is f of x plus f of 1 by x is equals to x plus 1 by x. Correct? ये आपके पास third equation आ गया. Now you know how to solve equations. Yes, you know how to solve equations. 10th grade you have studied elimination method. So if you see f of x and f of x, can I eliminate? Yes, I can. ठीक है, मैं एलिमिनेट कर सकता हूँ. देखो यहाँ पे आपको चाहिए f of x और f of minus x. इसका मतलब क्या है? You need f of x. So what will I do? I'll try to eliminate f of 1 by x. कहीं से भी आप f of 1 by x को एलिमिनेट करेंगे, कर सकते हैं. So by 2 and 3 we can eliminate by 2 and 3. देखो ये वाली इक्वेशन और ये वाली इक्वेशन की मदद से आप एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं. See if you subtract this from this, so 1 by x will get cancelled. So if I do equation 2 minus 3, what will I get? F of 1 by x gets cancelled. 2 f of x minus f of x is f of x is equals to, this will be 3 by x minus 1 by x. So you will get 2 by x minus x. देखो 3 by x minus 1 by x will be 2 by x minus x हो गया. So this is what you have. तो आपके पास f of x एक फंक्शन आ गया. कौन सा फंक्शन गिवन है आपको? 2 by x minus x एक फंक्शन गिवन है. Now what is the specialty of this function? This function is to be taken in such a way that s के अंदर x की वैल्यूज वो सब आपको इंसर्ट करनी है जिसके लिए f of x is equals to f of minus x है. तो f of x किसको लिखता हूँ मैं? 2 by x minus x is equals to f of minus x minus 2 by x plus x. Correct? What I am doing is nothing but f of minus x क्या हो जाएगा? f of minus x आ जाएगा 2 by minus x minus of minus x. So see what actually a function says. जो भी यहाँ पर आप x को रखेंगे यहाँ पे आपको वो रखना पड़ेगा. Okay. So what do we get from here? 2 goes there. This will become 4 by x is equals to 2x. Correct? So 2 ones are 2s are, so x square equals to 2. So x will be plus or minus root 2. Correct? Now see, if I have x is equals to plus or minus root 2, the values of x satisfying this is plus or minus root 2. So s will be nothing but a set containing two values, that is plus or minus root 2. So what will be s? S will be a set containing values plus or minus root 2. तो आ जाएगा minus root 2 और plus root 2. So what will be the answer? Contains exactly two elements. So that is A is the answer. But see, if the question is changed that x belongs to rational numbers, is any one of them rational? So your answer will be it's an empty set. Correct? So depending upon what x value is belonging to, you have to check and then you have to substitute the values. Okay?